the Navy variant, also operated in limited capacity by the Marine Corps as well, is a version of this aircraft that was built to land the more conventional way on an aircraft carrier with a tail hook. And there's a story of a couple of F-35Cs out of Naval Air Station Lemoore, California. They had worked their way out, and they were flying over the ocean. The targeting system picked up a blip. It was on the visor, got a pilot's visor on the helmet. And it would appear, disappear, and reappear again. They weren't sure what it was. They thought maybe it was a fishing boat. Starting his performance in grand style into the vertical with a spiraling tower. That Nvidia M14 engine generates some 400 horsepower and grabs this airplane and makes it go. Marco Bouw, what a guy in the industry. He was flying with a piston power airplane with jets, turbines, and even helicopters. Show online. It's all about precision. Judges on the ground who scored for the perfect performed aerobatic figures. He's logged multiple top finishes in the regional aerobatic competition and is now a top scoring member of the USA Unlimited aerobatic team. We're going to watch Marco high and to the right as he trades all of that energy, that altitude for the airspeed as he sets up for his next maneuver. A guy with 7,000 hours of flight time flying this radial engine-powered, tractor-sounding monster, the Sukhoi SU-31. Watch him as he lays it out. Out of the tail slide maneuver in high alpha flight going down the line, only about 30 miles an hour right there. He'll roll the airplane around to the left, and even at relatively slow speed flight, this big Russian aerobatic airplane remains remarkably maneuverable, all thanks to those full standard ailerons out there on wings. 26 Gs. Marco experiences about half that as he goes through this outside tumble. He'll experience about +10, -5. It's excruciating on the body, but that's the capability the Russians wanted. They designed this airplane to win in unlimited aerobatic competition. There's a maneuver he likes to call the Cobra. When he slides it backwards out of that maneuver, airspeed's 15 miles an hour in reverse, and he'll work his way back to the center of our aerobatic airspace. He sets up for the second part of the show.
But I looked at the other
Marco today There's 8 going for 9, 10, 11, and 12. He'll continue to roll around some 13 consecutive. consecutive snack rolls, zap rolls. That's a whole lot of hashtag blue. Into the article, once more, a series of roll takes him straight up once again. Let's watch as he lays it out on the top. All of that up. Airspeed 0 miles an hour right there as he prepares to fall this airplane out of the sky. This is the upright flat spin. That airplane no longer flying, but falling and falling with style. It's right about in here that I realized this direction is natural and that point propeller and dragging it along and accelerates him and shows center. Watch this. This is called the outside tumble. As he goes nose for tail around and will continue to roll the aircraft to the inverted. It just takes a couple of inches on the control stick to get this thing turned around like a top. Marco continues to work hard to hit space, and his airplane here is very disoriented, as you can imagine. But that competition background helps him considerably, especially as he meets on a world stage later this year at the World Aerobatic Championships in Batavia, New York. He's your local guy, and he is shredding up the skies today over at Sherry Point. This very show as a shot watching the Blue Angels fly and the great Hubie Tolson perform, long-time participant in the Cherry Point Air Show in the midterm and instructor for Marco. And Marco keeps you going, flying these fairly rare Sukhoi series of aircraft. And it's a signature maneuver of Marco back. And what was a signature maneuver of Hubie Tolson? It's called the silent Sukhoi. He'll set up for that. Watch him as he hangs it off the prop. That maneuver is called the slide winder. And hanging on all 400 horsepower of that airplane. The wings aren't creating any lift right there. Just that engine pulling him along in a 9-foot propeller. Keeping him directly there, nearly a vertical attitude. How incredible is that? All of us from the inverted position. There's the straight up watch. There's the stuff on the engine.
It's one way over. Yeah. Look, crap.
The propeller is stationary. Yeah.
And there's the restart, ladies and gentlemen, while flying upside down. That's all the sounds. Very beautiful. Marco Bouw, maneuver North Carolina and a Sukhoi SU-31 to fly aerobatics, both in competition and performance. He's very proud of his friends, his family, and his neighbors. He's the only guy in North America flying the SU-31. And what a fabulous job he has done for us today.
He's actually looking up.
A 23-year journey, and Marco made it. Let's give it up for the young aviator from New Bern, Marco Bouw. What a great aviator he is. Marco's going to be working his way down the line, and as he does so, he'll be giving you a big wave from the cockpit of the SU-31. He won't be able to hear you with the engine going, but he most definitely will be able to see you, so be sure to wave your hands and hats up on vacation. If you're finding a home, whether you're PCSing or finding a place to call home from the Army military. Sukhoi Design Company in Moscow. Many of you might know the name as the manufacturer of many of those Russian fighters, but during the 1980s, they were developing competition aerobatic aircraft, the SU-26. This, the SU-31, a derivative, furthermore, of the SU-29, the two-seater maneuver. Marco is now going to climb, please stick back into his lap as he performs his vertical looping maneuver. And depending on where the clouds are, depending on how that snow drops today, he's about to provide his salute to each and every one of the moms here today at the Cherry Point Air Show. From Marco Bouw with love, it's the big vertical heart in the sky.
Oh, making a heart.
Marco is now smoke comes off from our left as he prepares to turn this airplane all the way spun straight.
Always but straight. Oh yeah.
A series of high-speed snap rolls brings him back towards the center of our aerobatic container. Going through about 12 snap rolls. Takes it vertical. Watch as he runs out of airspeed in this vertical punch. There's about 50 miles an hour, 40, 30, 10. The smoke comes off. Just to let him see a little bit. As he sets up to fall this airplane out of the sky. This maneuver is called the upright flat spin. That airplane no longer flying, but it's falling, and it's falling with style at some 4,000 feet per minute. He'll recover just about 500 feet above the ground. Now that we put our hands together and our new birds, Marco Bouw. The silent Sukhoi, where in just a few moments he is going to shut the engine down in flight and then restart it while flying upside down. He's at 1,500 pounds. It's quite a bit of power indeed. We're going to pull the music down as Marco Bouw prepares for his signature maneuver, this being the silent Sukhoi. Marco Bouw, one of the maneuver is part of his display. He's going to climb vertical and slow the aircraft down. I want you to take a look as he sets up for the tail slide. Here's where he pulls the mixture. Fuel cut off. And there's the restart, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing big time today. North America today. Let's put our hands together, everybody, for Marco Bouw. I tell you, time moves a lot slower once he pulls the power off, and it's Mother's Day. today. He was to give a big hello and a shout out.
Right after you stretching my legs.
Very nice Tennessee. We have a saying in our air show business that we work to standardize the non-standard.